I woke up Christmas morning to my son asking why Daddy took the dog. My son Miles and our dog Benny have been best friends since Miles was 3. He's 8 now. 5 years of being inseparable. Benny is a golden retriever. Sleeps in Miles's bed every night. Goes everywhere with him. Christmas morning I woke up to Miles standing in my doorway crying. Mommy, Daddy took Benny. I sat up. My husband's side of the bed was cold. Empty. What do you mean? Miles wiped his nose. I woke up early to see if Santa came. I saw Daddy putting Benny in the car. He said Benny had a vet appointment. On Christmas Day. I grabbed my phone, called my husband, voicemail, texted him. The message went through green. I'd been blocked. I checked every app. Blocked everywhere. My hands started shaking. Then I remembered the tracker on his car. I opened the app. He was 45 minutes away. At an address I didn't recognize. Miles tugged my arm. Mommy, is Benny coming back? I looked at my son. His eyes were red. His lip was trembling. I didn't have answers, but I was going to get them. Get dressed, baby. We're going to get Benny. I grabbed his leash from the hook by the door, just in case. The drive was 45 minutes. Miles asked questions the whole way. Why did Daddy take Benny without us? Is Benny okay? Did I do something bad? I kept my voice calm, said everything was fine. Daddy just made a mistake. Inside I was spiraling. Why would he block me on Christmas morning? Why would he take our dog? The highway turned into suburbs I'd never seen before. Nice neighborhood, big houses, Christmas lights on every porch. The GPS told me I was close. Then I saw my husband's car, parked in a driveway like it belonged there. I pulled over across the street. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it. I sat there trying to figure out what to do next. Then Miles grabbed my arm. Mommy, look, it's Benny. I looked. Benny was in the front yard, playing with 2 kids I didn't recognize. A woman was standing on the porch, smiling, holding a mug, wearing a Christmas sweater like she was living in a Hallmark movie. Then the front door opened. My husband stepped out, put his arm around her, kissed her on the cheek. Everything stopped. Then Miles unbuckled his seatbelt. I want Benny! Before I could stop him, he was out of the car, running toward them. Miles sprinted across the lawn. Benny saw him and lost his mind, tail going crazy, jumping, whining, licking his face like they'd been apart for years instead of hours. The other 2 kids backed away confused. The woman on the porch looked up, saw me walking toward her yard. My husband turned. The color drained from his face. Who is this? The woman asked. I stopped at the edge of the driveway. I'm his wife. That's his son. That's our dog. Her face fell. Wife? He told me he was divorced 2 years ago. I shook my head. We were together last night, in our bed, wrapping Christmas presents for our son. She turned to my husband. You told me your ex-wife kept the dog, that you were surprising my kids with him today. Everything made sense now. He wasn't just leaving. He was replacing us. New woman, new kids, our dog, like we never existed. Miles stood up, Benny at his side, looked at his father. Daddy, were you gonna give Benny to them? Silence. Were you gonna leave me too? My husband's mouth opened, but nothing came out. The woman looked at him with pure disgust. Get out of my house. Just let me get out! She pulled her kids inside and slammed the door. My husband stood in the yard. Pathetic. I grabbed Miles's hand, clipped the leash on Benny. My husband stepped toward us. Please, let me explain. I didn't even look at him. Benny, come. Benny followed without hesitation. We got in the car, drove away. I watched my husband shrink in the rearview mirror, standing alone in someone else's driveway on Christmas morning. Miles didn't say a word for the first 20 minutes, just held Benny in the back seat, face buried in his fur. Then he looked up. Mommy? Yeah, baby. Is Daddy ever coming home? I glanced at him in the rearview mirror. His eyes weren't angry, just tired. No, sweetheart, I don't think he is. Miles nodded, looked out the window, then said quietly, good, he was gonna take Benny. I didn't know what to say to that, so I just drove. We got home. I made pancakes. We opened presents on the living room floor. Benny kept trying to eat the wrapping paper. Miles laughed every time. It wasn't the Christmas I'd planned. It wasn't even close. But my son was smiling. Our dog was home, and we were going to be okay. That was more than enough.